another great episode of Real Life Matters. I thank everybody for tuning in each and every day, or in the night between 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'm on, and I'm glad for everybody for that. And also, I'm happy that, and if you don't see the episodes, you can always go to my YouTube channel, which is DBoss Networks on YouTube, and you could go see any of the past episodes. And I always encourage everybody to stream the guests' music. If they have either movie, if it's a book, buy their book. You could either download, if it's the book is Audible, you can download it. Just support the people that's out here, because everybody's working hard to sustain their brands, and their brands, and when they stream the music, is what gets the ratings. And when you watch the movies and give comments, that's what gives the ratings. But anyway, the last few weeks I've been giving tips on staying healthy, and laughter is healthy. So, I encourage everybody to laugh. If you can't laugh with someone, laugh by yourself. You could put on a sitcom. You could put on something to make you just say, you know what, I'm going to laugh, because that helps you tone your abs. It helps you bring down your blood pressure. It helps. And for artists, and I don't know if some artists do it or they don't, but one artist was telling me that's how they tell their backup band and everybody to warm up their vocal cords, is by laughing. So now I guess a lot more people are going to be laughing, so that can warm up their cords, their vocals, all the rest, everything's open, so they can sing more better and everything else. But I guess for people that don't know that, that's just a tip for you. Even if you don't sing as professionally and you're singing if you're going somewhere, well, that's a good way to warm up your vocal cords. But today we got a special guest. He's a hip hop artist, and he's also he's a filmmaker. So we're going to find out all about him. And he's got a little bit of animalistic in him. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you Real Wolf.
What's going on, DBoss? How are you? Thank you. I
Real
really
Wolf.
enjoyed that intro, the animalistic part especially.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Well, a wolf is something real, when you call yourself wolf, a real wolf. So where did you get the name from, Real Wolf?
Okay, well, actually, so my real name is Tom Vujicic. I'm a Croatian-born Canadian citizen, Croatian-Canadian. Yes, Europe. I don't know if you know it. If you haven't been there, I highly suggest checking out some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. So my last name is almost like a slang derivative of wolf in Croatian. So I kind of took a piece of that, but definitely added the real, because, the whole film, cinema, that whole thing, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where the name came from. But now, I don't know, I guess it was a good name, because people are always like, I love that name. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, I guess,
real.
That's
so and the real.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I have to point out. It's REEL, like the film reel, right? Not like REAL, which is funny, because both our products have the word real in it in some way or another,
Yes.
But in my case, it's like a film reel, similar to just, it's sort of it's a derivative of my passion for movies and cinema. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So what made you want to get into the film industry and stuff like that? What did you want, or did it come from, or did it derive from your hip hop background?
Well, actually, the funny thing is, the hip hop thing actually came a little later. Essentially, since I was a kid, I had a huge passion for movies. I looked up to people like Martin Scorsese, Stanley Kubrick, Quentin Tarantino, James Cameron, Spielberg, all that. Like, I was a movie nerd, So when I started doing this whole thing, I basically started out as a music video director, because my plan was like, I'm going to direct music videos, and then later in my life, I'm going to switch to film, because a lot of directors have done that. For example, David Fincher, the guy who made Fight Club, he started out as a music video director. Michael Bay did. So I'm like, I'm going to start doing music videos. One thing leads to another. Now I'm like directing videos for, people like Onyx, D12, DJ Premier, Yellow Wolf, a lot of hip hop, major hip hop people. Before I knew it, I kind of integrated into that world. So thus sort of making it turned me into sort of like a hip hop producer too, because I started putting out albums. But, it was always about the movies for me,
So has anybody in movies or anything, or just you're starting the trail?
Sorry, it cut out there for a second. Can you repeat that?
Oh, no, does anybody in your family did movies or anything like that, or no?
Oh, actually, in my personal family, no. As a matter of fact, nobody in my family has ever even pursued the arts in general. Not that they don't enjoy it. My dad's a total film nerd. My mom loves the arts. It's just sort of like I'm kind of the first guy to do music or film or video or whatever it may be,
Okay, so tell us about how you came about with this, the movie Priceless. I do have the trailer to show everybody, but just tell us a little bit how you came up with the concept Priceless and the name and stuff.
Yes, exactly. So essentially what it is this movie stars Peter Green, who, basically I worked with him on a music video maybe a year or two prior to this film. And for those that don't know, Peter Green was in some of the most iconic films of all time. He was in Pulp Fiction. He was in The Usual Suspects, Training Day. He was in The Mask with Jim Carrey. He played the main villain in The Mask. So because I was working with him, I'm like, yo, Peter Green, this guy's like, he just got signed to do a new movie with Johnny Depp, but at the time, a show with 50 Cent. I'm thinking like, we got to work together. You know what I mean? And not only that, I'm not just saying because of his like resume. I mean, he's a phenomenal actor. So, at the time I was looking to do another short film, I was doing a lot of the music video, producing albums, etc. So I figured, let's do a concept, let's do a movie. And I got my boy Danny Diablo in it. He's an iconic hardcore punk legend. He's also a good friend of Peter Green. So, let's make a movie. Essentially what happened was we were going to make a totally different movie. It was called Dead of Night. The difference between Dead of Night and Priceless was Dead of Night was a much grander concept. And the issue was like I was going to film Dead of Night in Canada. That was the plan because here in Toronto, I have a lot of resources. I have locations. I have access to gear. I have access to bigger crew. Both of these actors are situated in New York City. So I figured, okay, we'll fly them out and we'll shoot this whole thing in Canada. Here's what I didn't really take into account, that those guys have like crazy criminal charges or backgrounds or some kind of issues with the law. So one thing is first I find out, yeah, you're not coming over to Canada. So from that point, I'm like, damn, we had this whole plan. So I go, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll just come to New York and shoot it there. But we can't do this concept I want to do. It's far too difficult to achieve in a foreign city for me. So we essentially we wrote a whole new concept, and it was a lot more achievable. Exactly. And to sum up Priceless, essentially it's one of the classic old age tales about like selling your soul to the devil and what happens when you do. But in this movie, we turned it into more of like a criminal underworld sort of crime take on the selling your soul to the devil thing. So yeah, without saying more, that's kind of what it's a little bit of crime and thriller with a little bit of like supernatural horror fantasy. You know what I mean?
So how long did it take you to shoot the movie?
So actually, we shot the whole movie in 3 days because, again, this is only a short film. Yeah, it's only a short film, right? So the entire length of the movie, unlike a feature, for example, which, even like an extremely low budget feature, you can knock out in like maybe 30 days, 20 to 30 days. Some people do it in less. So I guess for a short, my first short film was shot in 6 days. So this one was half the time. But here was the problem: was like we're in a foreign city. We knew it would be a lot more expensive. So luckily I wrote, well, along with the script writer, Spencer Sinclair, who teamed up together, we wrote something that was achievable in minimal locations, similar to like Quentin Tarantino when he did Reservoir Dogs. It was all in one warehouse. So we said, okay, let's try to keep minimal locations and focus more on the dialogue. And luckily we managed to achieve it in a short amount of time.
So anything funny happened when you guys were shooting? Any bloopers?
So what? Probably a lot of things. Let me. Well, no, I guess technically, no shoot is ever easy. I do know that. You know what? For the most part, it went pretty smooth. I mean, one of the things you got to take into account is how insanely stressful and busy New York City is. That was one of the mistakes I made. I'm like, okay, we have this location, we have this location. You forget that, oh man, in New York, I guess that's why they call it a New York minute, because it's true. Something that's supposed to be 5 minutes ends up taking an hour and a half before you know it. So that was definitely a little bit of a headache. And not to mention, I mean, in case you guys don't know, Peter Green and Danny Diablo, just Google these guys. They're pretty wild characters. So I would say spending 3 days with those guys is definitely an experience, to say the least. But shout out both those guys. I love Danny.
Yeah.
Love Peter.
Right.
Yes, perfect.
So anybody, well, I'll play the movie after at 11. It's about, how long is it? 30 minutes, he said?
No, 13 minutes actually. So nice minutes. And short, short and sweet.
So I'll play that after. I'll play the full thing for it after your interview. No, so you'll see.
Love
it. All right. So, but that was it. Hey, people, it happens. It's real life matter. Sometimes you never know.
Yo, it's real life, right? Real life just happens. Exactly.
They're going to sit in and have movie night, bring their popcorn and
yeah, no doubt. Yes.
All right. So also, okay, so that's going to be something that's already on YouTube now. It's released already.
Correct. Yeah. So what we released right now, the movie, it literally just got released. Like we're talking a couple days ago, kind of thing. Okay. And we also made a song. I put out a lot of hip hop albums. Like through myself as Real Wolf. As a music producer. But we also released just a one-off single, which is also called Priceless. It's actually called Priceless, Sell Your Soul. That has Danny Diablo, who's the actor. Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
And that we're gonna play that one also. I got that whole.
Oh, okay, perfect. So long story short, we got a song and the movie both recently released, like only a few days ago. So anyone out there that wants some good hip hop or adult movie, just look up Real Wolf Priceless Band. It's out there.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's hear this song. It looks like the movie looks like it's good. We all can people. You can watch it after. You'll watch it right after the episode. I promise you, I'll have it for you. Hold on.
Yeah, no doubt. And then if I could just say a quick thing about the song as well. So ahead. It features the actor in the movie. His name's Danny Diablo. He's also known for he's in a big hardcore punk band, and he's also a rapper too. So I figured, hey, let's make a song. So it features Danny, who's a star in the film, and he's on this song. But it also features 4 artists from my record label, who are Swan, Mercenary, Resin, and CB. Great MCs, really fire artists, Real Wolf Records. So yeah, if you like the sound of this, check out more of my music. There's tons out there.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna hear this now. The critics will.
Yeah, exactly. Let me know.
It's the wolf pack when you see my soulless mind, and I ain't talking about Shang Tsung. Cocaine funds, I ain't giving you no change, bum. Written in blood, just cut your fingers, sign your name, done. Know everything seems to turn to shit ever since. It's a family heirloom, can't you see the resemblance? Your soul's priceless, watch out for the devil's scheme. Yeah, it's real wolf, Danny Diablo and Peter Green.
Born devilish, blinded by the light, dark undertones, the contrast to my life. You have to be a werewolf when you're out in these streets. Too many monsters like to eat while the innocent sleep. Dangerous temptations influence my environment. That's why my office is a room filled with appliances. Took a whole lot of flipping and stacking to get this way. A blood oath about to seal my fate. Power, money, sign on the dotted line. Your soul is priceless. Against all odds, making deals with the devil. Selling your soul, your life is priceless. Power, money, sign on the dotted line. Your soul is priceless. Against all odds, making deals with the devil. Selling your soul, your life is priceless.
Cocaine, money, sex, same-sex souls, green equals death, a viper, ready to strike, no negotiations, die by the night, broken dreams, broken homes, sitting in the dark, alone on my throne, Diablo, respected and feared, put your head out, son, tattoo tears, so hold my hand, take a trip, sit and get down, slit your wrist, your soul's rotting into human flesh, priceless, creeping down.
Power, money, sign on the dotted line. Your soul is priceless. Against all odds, making deals with the devil. Selling your soul, your life is priceless. Power, money, sign on the dotted line. Your soul is priceless. Against all odds, making deals with the devil. Selling your soul, your life is priceless.
Anything that just costs money is cheap. That's why the prodigal sons will always die in the streets. You yelling M.O.B. Well, fuck are you gon' see that when the money is gone and then you R.I.P. There'll be nobody to grieve or pay your funeral fee. Your ass won't even exist except for ash and debris. So leave the stacks in the streets and start a convo with God. Stay true to what's in your heart instead of cash and broad.
Sign a dotted flood just to get a pile of dirt. Type of piece of shit, make you piss your pants and show your worth. This ain't really about the money, thrive on the smell of fear. Call me Viper, I'm the man until you know the devil's near. Got a handful of big rings, I'm solid about my past. Do a line to celebrate, but ain't getting the last laugh. In the end, I'm just another soul lurking up in the depths of hell. My greed has got me nothing but blinded under an evil spell.
Power, money, sign on the dotted line. Your soul is priceless. Against all odds, making deals with the devil. Selling your soul, your life is priceless. Power, money, sign on the dotted line. Your soul is priceless. Against all odds, making deals with the devil. Selling your soul, your life is priceless.
So what we're going to do is so the lot of that video and stuff it showed the short film in there.
Yes, exactly. So I didn't mean to cut you off there. I apologize. But yeah, basically what it is it was kind of inspired by like back in the 90s, you know, you would have like, let's say Will Smith's Men in Black. Like he would do the movie Men in Black, then he would do a song and a music video. In general, that was huge. That was very big in the 90s. It was like a thing. Movies would have a song, show clips from the movie. I was kind of inspired by that. So I managed to essentially assemble the song, make the song happen. But then also I directed the music video too, which is kind of funny because I do that anyway with clips of the movie that I also directed. So somehow I helped make the song, the movie, and the music video. But really, it's more about like it's sort of the thing is. I'll tell you, I made this movie. This movie was set to be released in 2020 originally. It was going to do a film festival run, but what happened was COVID happened, so all film festivals got shut down, and you know the movie I put it on hold for a bit. And then I was like, yo, how do I bring back the hype? Because I was kind of hyping it up, and then COVID kind of slowed it down. So I said, you know what? Let's make a song. So not only do we kind of stay true to the 90s thing, the 90s movie music video collab, but it helped rebuild some spark and hype for the movie, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
we'll show everybody. You'll see the film in this interview. You're going to see everything, and you'll also hear the song and all the rest. So who would you like to do a collab with, Real Wolf, that you haven't?
Oh, well, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess I mean, there's definitely a lot of people. For me personally, because I come from that world of like very lyrical, crazy, like rhyme hip hop. I'd love to work with somebody like like an old school artist like a Papoose or a Big Daddy Kane or something like that. I mean, obviously Eminem, someone of that. I guess for me would be like, that's a given. And then I guess I'd like to work with someone more in the rock world, so to speak, because I also do enjoy rock, metal, and punk. So I don't know, just maybe okay. So for the hip hop, I'm gonna probably say Eminem or Big Daddy Kane or something. And for the rock artist, I don't know, maybe Ozzy Osbourne. Somebody really dark. I mean, Post Malone, maybe. I mean, I hung out with him once. That was a pretty great night. He was a cool cat. Just keep, somebody dope, somebody that's just a real master of their craft, whatever the genre may be, the master of their craft,
But I was talking to somebody and they said, look how rock and roll, that used to be one really big thing. And now they don't even, it's not even in anything.
No. You know what it is?
It just phased out.
You know what it is? I saw a very interesting thing about it was, like back in the day, rock stars were like the bad boys. Like rock stars were getting into trouble. People kind of like that sort of like image, somebody like a real dangerous. That was the word that was used, right? It was dangerous. Flip to today, rock and roll got more like PG and tame. But look at all the rappers now. All the rappers, they're like, rap was always kind of like, hood and all that. But I think like the biggest artists in rap right now, they're all getting into crazy trouble. And they're sort of living the lavishness that, let's say, rock stars used to, fancy cars and chains and all that. So I think the general audience now, it's like rap now is sort of more edgy and badass. And I think that's why rock and roll is suffering. Because, it's kind of like, people want music to be cool. They want it to be edgy, I feel like rock's just not doing it right now. All the rock stars seem to be boring nowadays, apparently. Yeah.
Or alt rock or something like that.
Exactly. No doubt.
Well, because here on Real Life Matters, a lot of people always look to you and see what you want to work with, and then they reach out. So
it can happen. Absolutely. Life's full of surprises. I mean, even just now compared to like 10 years ago, where I was, where you might have been, where someone else might have been. A lot happens in 10 years. You just keep it moving and you build the connections, and life takes you on its journey.
And you just keep mastering your craft. You just got to keep doing it, getting better,
absolutely,
doing more. Even if you're good, you got to still keep going.
It's like working out, and it's like you got to just keep at it, right? Because when you take too long of a break, then you kind of you got to just. But you know what? When you're a true artist and stuff, I think it's always within you. No matter what kind of art you do, whether you're a painter, whether you're a novelist, whatever the case may be, some way or another, you just always have it in you. All
right. So, what's on the next list? The big thing that you want to do?
Well, I'm currently working on a really big documentary right now. It's about legendary rapper Cool G Rap. We actually do have a pretty star-studded lineup of people. I mean, Alicia Keys is in the movie. We just shot with
Wow.
Steve-O. Yeah, we shot with Steve-O from the Jackass franchise. Not to mention a major slew of legendary MCs like Big Daddy Kane, Onyx, Smith and Wesson, RZA from Wu-Tang. I mean, this is going to be a very big project that I've been working on for several years now. It's funny how you asked me how long did it take to shoot Priceless. I said 3 days. Well, this movie's like already in the hundreds of days. But this one's going to be a really big documentary. So we need about another year on this one just to finish it because COVID slowed us down for a few years. But that's a big thing on the project, the official Cool G Rap documentary. And then on the music tip, I'm going to be releasing a brand new album. We just released an EP a few months back called Nocturnal, but the next album is currently being finished. I haven't publicly announced the title yet, but it's super badass. It's going to have a really cool cover. So stay tuned.
All right. So are there any shout outs that you want to give?
Absolutely. I want to shout you out, DBoss, for having me on your show. Thank you so much. Definitely want to shout you out. I want to shout out Sasha, who put us together. And then I definitely want to shout out my crew, Resident Mercenary, CB Swan, who were on that song. I want to shout out Peter Green, Danny Diablo, who are in the movie. I want to shout out all the people that helped make the movie possible, like my cinematographer, the Lady Siren, Chino, DJ Chino, Ted Price, Adam Walesa, Amir Roddy, Century Status, and all the people that helped. Because a movie, I can't do that by myself. A movie is a crew. There's several more people I need to shout out. Unfortunately, I can't shout everyone out because we're limited on time, but essentially anyone that helped make the movie possible, helped the music possible. And then, of course, you, because you're such a great host, and I really appreciate you having me on here. So thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. And if people want to look you up on social medias, what's your social medias?
So just look up Real Wolf, REELWOLF. My Instagram's Real Wolf, but my Twitter's Real Wolf Pro. And our YouTube is youtube.com/RealWolfFilms. Facebook's realwolf.com. It's facebook.com/realwolfproduction. So it's a little confusing because all of them have Real Wolf, but slightly different altering to it. But if you just look up REEL, oh shit, where is it right there? REELWOLF. Somewhere on the shirt there, you can see it. Yeah, you'll find all our stuff, all my stuff, Real Wolf.
Clothes? Do you do clothes, or you just did that T-shirt for that one, or that sweatshirt?
Oh, do you want me to do a better one? Sorry.
No.
No, sorry, you cut out there. I didn't hear that.
Do you
what was
do
that?
Clothing? No.
Oh,
do
I do clothing? Actually,
for your sweatshirt.
You know what? That's another thing. Thank you for pointing that out. Also, go to realwolf.com. I guess I forgot we're living in such a social media world. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I have a website too. Oops. So realwolf.com, but if you go to realwolf.com/store, we have all our merchandise there: T-shirts, hoodies, CDs. Of course, most people do digital now, digital streaming. So I get it, but for the people out there that like hard copies, we have those on the website too. And if you're ever at any of our live events and whatnot, because, we do events all the time, we always have merchandise available, on the spot,
All right.
So, yeah. But yeah,
all right. Well, it's a good thing. It was good because I like the shirt. I like the shirts. I like the shirt, so it's good.
Don't worry. You know what? I'm going to send you one. I got you. I'm going to send you one. No problem. I got you.
All right, everybody. All right, well, Real Wolf, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, getting to know what you're doing, all the stuff, all the all the A-listers that you're working with, and we're gonna want you to come. And we want you to come back when you release, if you ever release the other film.
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure. Within a year from now, we're gonna have that out, and I'll be back, and I'll have tons of crazy stories for you. Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's been
I love it. Well, thank you so much. Listen, thank you for having me. It was a great experience, great interview. You're an amazing
Thank
host,
you.
and yeah, I love it. It was an honor. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. And I want to thank all the viewers tonight for tuning in Real Life Matters with Real Wolf. And you'll get to see his movie, his music, and everything. All right. So everybody, so good night and bye for now.
Hey man, can you help my brother out?
Are you hungry and broke? You look hungry and broke.
Yeah, man, I'm hungry and I'm broke.
Yeah, check this out. You know what I got here? Tasty Davies. I got some.
Oh shit, man.
You wanna make some money?
Yo, man, I'm hungry. I'm broke, man. Help me out.
Stand the fuck up.
All right, man.
Well, I know you're hungry and broke. Look at you. You can get some of this? Moolah. Piss your pants.
Piss my pants?
Piss your fucking pants.
Piss my pants?
You heard what I said, motherfucker.
Oh, come on, man. Let me do something. I speak it. Let me do something else, man. Come on. I'm a human.
Piss your pants. There's money on
But I don't gotta go, man. I don't gotta
It's not
go.
my fucking problem. Piss your pants right now, you get the fucking money.
I'm gonna piss my pants. You're gonna give me the money.
That's all you have to do, right? Easy. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2.
I can't do it, man. Come on, man. Give me a chance. Come on, man. I can't do it. Let me do something else, man.
Yo.
Just give me a second, man.
So you fucking punk.
Come on, man. Help me out, man. I can do it. Just give me a chance.
Fuck.
Viper.
What up?
Welcome.
Oh, shit, this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Curious, why would they give you a nickname, Viper?
I'm not. Let's cut the small talk. I'm here to get the cocaine, get the fuck out of here. So I'm gonna put this money in his bag right here, and now let me see the product.
Sure. Would you mind?
Oh, my manners. Sorry about that, bro.
I can see the man I'm looking at. I think you're going to find this to be extraordinary.
Oh shit. All right. Fuck's this?
It's a family heirloom. Quite beautiful, isn't it?
See the resemblance. Kind of looks like it.
Sense of humor, Viper.
I'm just gonna do this the old school way, right? Fuck.
Let me see that smile.
Oh shit. Shit's fire. All right. Let's. Ooh. So check out. I got the money right here.
All there?
All here. You want to count it? It's all here.
No, I trust you. So you love this, huh?
Yes. So listen, I'm just here to get this, that, and I'm out. Right?
Well, I got a proposal for you.
Back the fuck off.
Oh,
Back off.
your space, okay?
I don't know what. Listen.
What if I told you that you could keep your money, take this wonderful product, and leave, and I just want one thing from
Wait,
you.
wait. Shut. Listen.
Your soul. I like your soul. You won't miss it.
Wait a second. So, you're like a soul snatcher, like the little red guy with the pitchfork? Like that's what you're trying to tell me right now?
Something like that.
Well, you're a wackadoo, and I understand that you might just. Is this a game? Did someone put you up to this?
No.
Let's hold on 1 second. Right. Did Jimmy put you up to this? Hello, yo. No cameras here. This is what. So just listen. Listen. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but you want my soul, and I can have the product and the money, and walk the fuck out of here like nothing happened. How the fuck are you mean get my soul from me? Tell me that, mister.
How about if I tell you that after I tell your story?
I'm all ears.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Some great storyteller. The other night, I was in a bar.
I knew this was gonna happen the second I saw you.
You knew I was going to tell you a story.
I just knew that you were fucked up and this was gonna happen. I was actually stuck here talking to some fucking weirdo, and all I wanted to do was make a transaction.
Are you done?
Please, help me out.
I was in a bar the other night, and this gentleman walked in.
Yes.
This is the story.
No, thank you.
And for no apparent reason, at least not that I saw, he takes this only one man on the store, and he threw him on the ground and started pounding his face into the ground. And he had these large rings on him.
Razor.
Well, anyway, I guess that's the thing these days. Anyway, so he's punching this man and punching his man. It's like he's cracking his skull, and this man, through the blood and the teeth coming out, is saying something about his daughters. I think they were twins. His wife. He's just begging this man not to kill him. And what does that man do?
Tell me.
He breaks a bottle and slits his fucking throat. And he bled out in like a minute.
What does this have to do with me? Bro,
No, wait, let me just finish the story, please. And the kicker
Might as well, bro.
is also his brother-in-law and the owner of the bar, and had this gift of getting rid of bodies. Is that what they call kismet? No, I don't think so. But one hell of a story, isn't it?
Thank you for telling me that crazy little story, but I just want to ask you a question.
About the soul.
I don't believe in that stupid bullshit.
Good.
But check this out. Let me get this contract. Oh, this is
Just need your signature.
whatever floats your fucking boat. I gotta go. I got places to be. I got bitches to fuck, money to make. Give me a fucking pen. I want to sign that shit.
It has to be signed in your blood, though.
Of course. This contract right here, that of course, like you needed my blood. This is how the day's going. I'll take this knife of yours and prick my finger and sign this contract.
Big tough guy like you should be able to pick his finger there. Easy. Beautiful. Good. Thank you.
I want to take my cocaine and my money and want to get the fuck away from you as far as possible. So, Mr. Lucifer, great doing business with you. And by the way, hope I never see you again and go fuck yourself.
Such a way with words.
Bye, Louie. Like a wordsmith.
Hope to see you again.
That'll be the day.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Bye, Viper. Interesting fellow.
boy. Look, come on. Look what Daddy got. Come on. Fuck, come here. How you been? Good boy. Damn, nigga. Oh, wait, hold on. Get out of here. Get let's go. Get out of the way. Shit. What is this? What? Join. Oh, motherfucker. Someone's gonna die tonight. I'm fucking out of here. Bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck this. Yo! Where the fuck are you? Fuck him. Fuck bullshit, man. Fuck is...
I like your soul. You won't miss it. You won't miss it.
You won't miss it.